Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another educational informative survivor game, and it looks like we are spawning in the corner of the map. Now I want to point out, I've said this in the last couple of videos of mine, but the devs have introduced a new patch, and that new patch is survivors will spawn together when they can at the start of a trial. To me, that is an incredibly big buff for killer, and that also hurts perks like corrupt intervention. I don't want to work on isolated platform gens straight away. Nobody's on an objective yet. This is the second time we're versing a SpringTrap. I want to work on that. However, it's close to the shack, and the shack is a strong loop. I'm gonna wait a few seconds just so he doesn't do a 180, yeah? Cool. Straight to work. Now, so this killer's special ability is he can release an axe, much like the Huntress, except he's gonna take a hit. He's not making that. Unless he has high knees. No, he doesn't have high knees. Which is drama, by the way. So, he can release a hatchet, but the hatchet has a much heavier drop-off, so he can use it over small walls like this, okay? When a survivor is embedded with the hatchet, he can grab the survivor and put him on his shoulder. He can also see a survivor that is embedded with the hatchet. Much like if Victor jumps on a player with Charlotte and Victor, if Victor jumps on a player, how Charlotte can see the outline of Victor, it's the same mechanic that this killer can see. Now, talk about his movement speed. The killer moves at 110% movement speed while he has the axe. He can recall the axe every 7.5 seconds, which he doesn't have to check lockers, he can just call the axe back. He has a bit of a movement speed delay when he does it. Killer is looking for the play on my ally. He's hesitating a little bit. Let's move a bit. Let's use line of sight. That's okay. That was pretty big drop off on that. I'm okay to give the killer instinct. He has a heartbeat. So now that I'm in here, he'll hear this. Much like if, there you go, he called the axe back. He got the pallet stun on him too at the quarter. The killer needed to respect that. He'll most likely come over to me after he breaks that because he knows his gen's being worked on. There you go. He tried to pre-hatch it around the corner, but I had already responded. Now, the bad news here is my teammate... Well, my teammates did do a good gen. It wasn't the one that I wanted to get done, but still. I see him in the middle. I don't know where he went. He just walked inside a door. Now, the beautiful thing about these doors is you can jump on them and you can check for the killer inside the doors. When he comes out, he doesn't have a heartbeat. But do you see this little dial on the middle of the door? That will start flickering and flashing when somebody's coming through the doors. Now, you don't see players use it. There you go. At the strongest loop on the board. Now, he's going to go back and he's going to check on that generator one last time. And when he does, he won't see anyone there. I'm going to start working on this. And then I'm going to run back up to that generator when he checks it one last time. He's wasted a lot of time hoping that somebody would come back. But did you notice I didn't come back? Okay, he gets the jump on our teammate. I could look for a body block for her. If she turned, I had her, by the way. All she had to do was turn. All she had to do was turn. Looks like he has bamboozled on the window. Oh, teammate got a cheeky flashlight on him too. And the killer's gonna pull the plug. Anyways, guys, that's been an educational SpringTrap game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know it was short and sweet, but this just goes to show you that killers will come back to gens that are nearly done. If you play the appropriate spacing between, you can get away from them. I know it's a short video at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Cheers.